Good day everyone. So today we're going to discuss about the tools and equipments of plant propagations. But first, let's proceed first the definitions. What is the plant propagations? So when we say the plant propagation, it is the process of increasing the number of plants of a particular species or a process of creating new plants. And there are two types of propagation, the sexual and asexual propagation. So first, what is asexual propagation? It also referred to vegetative propagation, which it produces new plants from vegetative parts of original plants, such as the leaves, the stems, and roots. This type of propagation is where seed is not needed, but instead a portion of vegetation is used for new growth. And asexual propagation produces offsprings that generically identical to the parents. Also, it can be done in variety ways, including cutting from plant, grafting parts of two plants together, layering, division, and grafting. And now, let's proceed to sexual propagation. Sexual propagation is all about raising of plants by means of seed, or it's a reproduction of plants by seeds. This process combines the genetic material from two parent plants, resulting in offspring with a unique combination of traits from both parents. Sexual propagation is a natural method of plant reproduction that leads to genetic variation and creation of new plant varieties. So to learn more about the propagating trees and fruits-bearing trees, we need to hinder the following tools and equipment in plant propagation. But before that, let's proceed first to what is tools and equipment. Tools and equipment are important in the processes of propagating plants, especially those fruit trees being grown in the orchard. The use of tools and equipment makes the work become easier, and proper procedures in caring trees are executed properly. So, these are the tools and equipments to use in plant propagation. First is spade. Spade is used in tight spaces. The square-shaped blade is perfect for digging holes for plants and bushes, especially in established gardens where you don't want to disturb existing plants. And next is hoe. Hoe is used in digging and breaking hard and dry soil. It has a thin blade across the end of a long handle. And another is rake. Rake is a long-handled tool having a bar at one end with teeth in. It is used for even spreading of soil or leveling the soil. Another tool is bulu. Bulu is a tool with a wooden or metal handle in which a long blade is attached. It is used for cutting tall grasses and branches of trees. Another is shovel. Shovel is a broad scoop attached to a handle. It is used for removing soil or weeds and transferring the soil from one place to another. And then, water sprinkler. Water sprinkler is a container with small holes on the spout to sprinkle water on the plants. Then we also have pruning shears. Pruning shears is used for cutting small branches, including the unnecessary branches. And then the garden gloves are used while working in a garden, made of strong rubber to protect from thorns and withstand punctures. And then the spading fork. Spading fork is a tool resembling a table fork but much bigger in size. It is used for removing soil or trash. And then we have also a trowel. Trowel is a tool with curved blade used for loosening the ground and taking up small plants. And lastly is sprayer. So when we say sprayer, it is used for spraying chemicals to eliminate plants and insects. So that's all for today. Again, I'm Romina RUFO, and thank you for listening about my discussions about the tools and equipment in plant propagations. I hope you've learned something from me about my discussion. Goodbye.